Okay, we live on YouTube. I'm running late. We live on YouTube. Now, let me get this right here. Okay. All right, yeah. So we live on YouTube. Shout out and respect due to my newest subscribers. Bruce Wayne, Brian Cross, Karen Masola, and last but certainly not least, Mary Ann Vey. I'm gonna take a little quick quote from former President George W. Bush. One of my proudest moments is I didn't sell my soul for the sake of popularity. You feel me? And shout out to my channel judges. My honorary channel judge is Snap Gorilla. And my channel judges are as follows. Spicy Kai Wax Dog. Let me write this down right quick. Yeah, Spicy Kai, Wax Dog, Chosen Queen, Jay Dunn of Mississippi, All Media Access News, Sticks Girl, Jay's Off-Brand TV, Battery Power Gardener, salute. All right. Carolina Hillbilly, 1961, Sanji Watts, Angels Army, Content Tennessee, Sheila Cherry, MVP, Ms. Money to You, Triple Deuce Scratcher, Aisha of Memphis, Dave Durango, Brooke Valentine, CEO, Secretary of Information, Black Spring with Autumn, Mona Cole, The Lockhart Perspective, Cindy Briggs, Angela M., The Miss Yo-Yo Show, A Sense of I, Tony Hendricks Green, Triumphant Tiff, Snap Shawty, Queen's Throne, Hot and Cali, TR Not Airy X, The Soldier for Job Course, and last but certainly not least, Sugar Sister Stacy. I also want to give an extra special shout out to their Tube CEO, Susan Wojcicki. My name is DerrickCWilliams, and I'm just one man in the comment section on YouTube. The title of this presentation will be called Challenge Honor. Let me check this top chat here. We're in the house. Normally I do them outside, but I say I'm gonna do one on the inside. It's a little cool in Philadelphia. Get down, cat. Yeah. So we just here chilling in the house. Black Spring with Autumn, I see you. Hot and Cali, I see you. Salute. Battery Power Gardener, First to Action. So yeah, so again, the title of this presentation will be called Challenge Honored. I guess I can let the beans out now. A challenge was issued to me 2 weeks ago by YouTube content creators Andrea Lynch and Erica Hunter. They go by the handle on YouTube is Hot and Cali. And the challenge entailed me simply kind of toning it down, I guess, for lack of a better term or lack of a better word, for talking about the stuff I've done in my life. I lived a full life. Thank you for sharing the stream, Black Spring with Autumn. All right. And what it is that for 2 weeks, I'm to not divulge anything that I've done in life and all that there. Hold on, station break. Cat, get down. Get down. Get out. Get. Yeah, get out, cat. Yeah, I got a brand new kitten. All right. Here, y'all want to see him? Hold on for a minute. Come here. Come here, cat. Yeah. So this here is Puck. Say something to him. Holla. You ain't gonna say nothing? Say something. Yeah, so this my new thing. This is Puck right here. He chilling like he chilling like me. All right. So yeah. So get on out of here. Yeah, get on that cat. Yeah. So at any rate, for 2 weeks I was supposed to not say nothing with regards to stuff I'd have done in life and all this other stuff. That wasn't even no challenge. But now Hot and Cali, they got a challenge because now what it is, I'm looking for a video to come up any day now where they're going to have to do either a shuffle routine that I've sent to them or 50 burpees and 10 push-ups. So they can either do they're going to have to do the 10 push-ups, but they're either going to do 50 burpees or they're going to do the shuffle with the push-up. You feel me? All right. So yeah, so we're about 4 minutes into this live presentation. Okay, salute to East Media with BG. Salute, sir. How you doing? Yeah, welcome to the live. I'm in the house. Normally I do all my videos outside when I go live. I think it's important that you just get out, get some sun and all that type of stuff. So that's a lot of people do them in their house, a lot of people do them behind a computer screen in their car and all that type of stuff. That's really not me. I would just prefer to be outdoors, So when it starts snowing here in Philadelphia, you will see me out in the snow live. I did one earlier this year when it was snowing too. It was a bunch of people in that live, had a real good time. All right. So yeah. So anyway, salute to Big East. I'm sorry, East Media with BG. Black Spring with Autumn for the duration of this live. I want you to run East Media with BG's link. So I want to see his link throughout the stream. Hiding Calendar, the same with you. Since you I'm gonna put my BG. I put all my moderators to work. All right. Let me see. I have run. I have RBS on my TV waiting for Trump. Okay, all right. Well, good. Well, we got a few stories. I'm gonna try to be like less than 45 minutes. So so we got 40 minutes to go. So that's just how I do it. I just be in and out. All right. So all right. So yeah. Okay. Battery powered gardener. Okay. First interaction with you, my man. All right. Salute. So yeah. So I got a few stories to run. So Black Spring with Autumn, being that you up in here, I want you to hold me down. So we're gonna get it going right here. We're gonna go on the health front first. All right. Now, they got this warp speed thing, and they want to try to get people vaccinated and all this other stuff. But this is what the CDC has said. So Black Spring with Autumn, I want you to put this link in the stream for me. All right. CDC says masks work better. You feel me? This is out of my vetted source, Natural News. All right. With mere weeks remaining before the Trump administration's first Operation Warp Speed Wuhan St. Ives 19 virus hits the market, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control, a private corporation, mind you, is now advising that Americans to just keep masking up instead of getting jabbed. According to CDC Director Robert Redfield, wearing a cloth face mask is much more effective at preventing the virus than getting injected with vaccine chemicals. This deviation from the CDC's longtime position that vaccines are the best thing since sliced bread are so incredible, we're told, that mothers should stop breastfeeding their babies in order to boost the efficacy of childhood vaccination. Well, that's a lie right there. When a mother passes on her breast milk to an infant child, all of the vitamins, nutrients, everything that child needs is contained within the breast milk. But they don't want that. They just want to give you Similac and all that other stuff. All right. Old head do salute. I see you. Old head do says China said no need to vaccine everybody. I know. Well, they say just essential workers. Yeah, well, that's going to be a problem in this country too. Trust me when I tell you. All right, we're going to continue. Redfield made these comments in oppositions to vaccinations during a recent Senate Appropriations Committee hearing about the federal government's Wuhan St. Ives 19 response, part of which includes a potential new stimulus bill. We're going to continue to give Congress and the nation the best health advice, Redfield stated further. We're not going to let political influence modulate that. As to when the Wuhan St. Ives 19 vaccine will realistically become available, Redfield reiterated Trump's claim that one will hit the market by November, but in very limited supply. So he goes on to further to say, if you're asking me if it'll be available to the general public, probably in Q2 or Q3 2021, he added, suggesting that full-scale mass vaccinations for the Wuhan St. Ives 19 vaccine is still a ways off. So thank you for putting that link in the stream for me, Black Spring with Autumn. So again, I'm gonna put this up again. So apparently the vaccine, they still gonna try to get it to everybody. And Lady B, oh, there you go, Gemini season. Shout out and respect due to all Unstoppable crew members. Lady B Unstoppable. Black Spring with Autumn, could you put Lady B's link in the stream and run it for me a couple, 3 times if you would? If I have any other moderators, please drop Lady B Unstoppable's link in the stream for me, please. Thank you. Let me check this top chat. All right. Let me check this top chat and see what we got. Okay. Salute the old head dudes. All right. So we're gonna continue with the coronavirus. Well, I'm sorry, with the St. Ives 19 virus. Unfortunately, people are not only are they making money, but they just abusing people throughout this whole thing. And I saw this story courtesy of Watkins Your Black World website on Wednesday. So Black Spring with Autumn, if you could put this link in the stream for me. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see that, so I'm gonna go on and read it. Ambulance driver rapes teenage St. Ives 19 patient on her way to the hospital. All right. All right. This is out of Your Black World. This is Boyce Watkins' website, and he down with them. An ambulance driver in India raped a teenage girl suffering from the St. Ives 19 while on her way to the hospital, police say. It is alleged that the girl, whose name has not been revealed, was attacked by a man on Saturday night in Panthanatia district of Kerala, India. So this was over here in India that this happened. According to the cops, a man was arrested and found to be driving an ambulance using incorrect credentials. It all began when a teenage girl was picked up in the ambulance together with a 42-year-old woman at the at the Adore Government General Hospital soon after they both tested positive for the deadly virus. Well, it ain't that deadly. Well, not the way they talking. The 42-year-old patient was dropped off at a special St. Ives 19 center in Aranmula before the driver took the girl to a deserted place, removed his PPEs, and then raped her. After committing the gruesome act, the man drove the victim to the hospital and warned her to keep her mouth shut. Feeling traumatized, the girl notified hospital staff and the man was arrested on Sunday morning. The Kerala's Ministers of Health and Social Welfare, KK Shalika, described the attack as shocking and inhumane. It is a shocking incident. Imagine my shock. The GVK Emergency Management Research Institute, which operates the ambulance service, was asked to take action. According to health officials, if the patients are more than one, they're usually picked up at the same time. The driver's chamber is partitioned and no other staff or nurse accompanies the driver while ferrying the patient to the hospital, a spokesman said. This is to limit the exposure of the healthcare workers to the infected persons. In rare cases, if the patient is serious, we send a nurse. In this case, both patients were stable. And so there you have it for that. All right. So apparently over in India, some maniac monster raped a little girl. And you seeing stuff like this all over the country, man, where people are actually just they using this virus to either make money off people's pain and suffering, or in this case, the dude went and drove the little girl off and did what he did. Like just animals, man. I also want to say real quick that later on tonight, and about I guess like it's 7 o'clock. Well, yeah, in a few more minutes, Black Spring with Autumn, if you would please, I want you to put the Lockhart Perspectives link in the stream, because she's going to have a special guest on. My live is going to overlap hers, but just put her link in the stream. And if Hot Cali is still in here, understanding that Real Mama's Real Problems is going to go live a little bit later, so perhaps you can also put Real Mama's Real Problems YouTube channel link in the stream, because I'm kind of like I don't know whether I'm gonna stay for Real Mamas all the way through or whether I was gonna go out. I told her I was gonna come in and give her a few minutes, but everything, a lot of places been open back up here in Philadelphia, and this the weekend. I just be liking to be out in the streets. Thank you, Black Spring with Autumn, for putting her link in the stream for me. Now we're gonna do a little bit of we're gonna get on this racial stuff right quick. All right. Let me see. Black Spring with Autumn sent me here. Okay, Battery Power Gardener. Well, again, welcome in, network with other folks, fill around the channel. Taryn Heron, what's good with you? Salute to another fellow Gemini. Fill around the channel, Battery Power Gardener. I touch on a little bit of everything. Kissy Unstoppable. Shout out and respect due to all Unstoppable crew members. Kissy Unstoppable H, but she changed the name up. Well, I'm glad you're in here. Welcome. So again, Battery Power Gardener, just fill around the channel. I touch on a little bit of everything. If you want to connect, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. But I'm glad you're up in here now. All right, but we're going to get up on some of this racial stuff. Black Spring with Autumn, if you could put this link in the stream for me. All right. So yeah, so we're about 15 minutes into this live presentation. And the title of the presentation is called Challenge Honored. Again, a little quick recap. I was issued a challenge by California-based YouTube content creators. It's all hot air. And I was told that for 2 weeks, I have to be quiet with regards to stuff that I did in my life, any sexual tryst and stuff I had with these girls and stuff. But it's just the hazards of being in the military. I mean, like Snapzilla Gorilla got some stories too. Actually, he did a story time last fall, and he had me in stitches. Most servicemen, we just got it's just like that. I mean, we have lived full lives. We'd have been around the world. We'd have met a plethora of different people, to seen a whole bunch of different societies, and you just open up to so much stuff. And so once you come back into the to the civilian sector, when you're back as a regular citizen, you got all these stories. So like I've been told that you could write a book. It ain't that deep, but you know, at 53 years old, I done seen some stuff. And so being that this is YouTube, and you supposed to okay, battery power Garden, thank you for your service, partner. Being that this is YouTube, and you supposed to push yourself out there. There we go. Salute, shout out, respect due to Scent and Mo. Black Spring with Autumn. I need Scent and Mo's YouTube channel ran a little consent. Thank you, Kissy. All right. I actually just did some business with Scent and Mo, and I just will plug them right quick. If you go to scentandmo.com, you can order shirts, hats, which is what I did, hoodies, shot glasses, all this type of stuff that they be making. They apparently they got some skill. And so what it is that if you go to their site and you order some merchandise, when you go to the checkout thing, put populate the field. You're gonna put Greenville in capital letters to get a 20% discount. I got a 20% discount, and I got stuff on the way, and there will be a unboxing forthcoming. All right. Thank you, Scent and Mo. So again, I don't see no moderators up in here. Okay. All right. Thank you, Black Spring with Autumn, for putting So Black Spring with Autumn, I want Lady Be Unstoppable's link, please. And I need Scent and Mo's link dropped in the stream as well. All right. So anyway, real quick, we're gonna get to this race stuff. Time go fast. We 17 minutes into this live presentation, and the title of the presentation, once again, is Challenge Honored. I did my part. Thank you, Lady B, for sharing the stream. I did my part. So now I'm looking for It's All Hot Air to put the video up for the challenge that I levied against them. So right now we're gonna get on this racial stuff. Teacher tells student she doesn't have the right to an opinion because she's white and she's blonde. This really happened. I don't have the video, but I'm just going to read what was typed here. Footage starts with a grandmother explaining to a teacher that her granddaughter is crying and hasn't been to school because of this, quote, BLM crap, close quote. She then accuses the teacher of telling her granddaughter that she had no right to express an opinion on an issue because she's British, white, and she has blonde hair. After being told there's an audio recording of the exchange, the teacher responds, well, I can't remember that, maybe. The teacher then accuses the granddaughter, Kelsey, of having white privilege and saying she didn't live through what other girls, thank you, Sentinel, for sharing the stream. She didn't live through what other girls involved in the discussion who evidently were black had experienced. It subsequently emerged that Kelsey had refused to honor Black Lives Matter, and the teacher had immediately took the black student side because Kelsey isn't in a position to know how black girls feel. You very well can argue that, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have an opinion on what's going on in the country. So the teachers, I would think, teachers are supposed to be objective. They're supposed to be non-biased. They're supposed to, just like John Singleton said in the movie Higher Learning, the teacher's job, or a job of an educator, is to help the student learn how to think for themselves. You don't tell them how to think or tell them that they don't have an opinion at all. So she was already wrong on that. I'm gonna continue. The granddaughter accuses the teacher of being racist as the call ends. Had this teacher told a black student her opinion doesn't matter because she's black, she'd be fired from her job, and that definitely would have happened. Face hate crime charges, and the story would be international news, writes Chris Menahan. This is yet another reminder that extremist BLM rhetoric has just taken over virtually every cultural institution and industry in existence. I'll let y'all judge on that. I did a video yesterday called Bewitched, And not only you can go to their mission statement, so you don't have to take Derrick C. Williams' word for it. You can go to Black Lives Matters mission statement. Nowhere do they mention the black man. Nowhere do they mention the black family and things like that. This is, and in fact, the one of the co-founders is founded by 3 lesbian women. It was a hashtag. It took off after the verdict in Sanford, Florida, with Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman. But the woman named Patrice Kohler, she actually said that we're trained organizers, and we're also trained Marxists. Marxism wishes to break up Americanism. They want to break up democracy. In fact, if you take it out to its most logical conclusion, I would have to assume that Marxism wouldn't have a problem with reinstituting the slave thing and have black folks in chains again. So just off that alone, as an American citizen, you have to be against Black Lives Matter. You may like the fact that, yes, there is police brutality. Yes, there are social inequalities and things like that. But the way they going about it ain't the right way. But then you add the fact that they are actually summoning people from the dead to draw strength from. You may remember Sasha Fierce with Beyonce. That's exactly what she says. She actually draws from these entities. Whether or not you and I believe it doesn't matter. They believe it. And I have a video forthcoming to show you even more radical stuff that they're doing with pulling people. They pulling spirits out. Witchcraft. Long story short. Here, let me check this top chat. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me go back. Okay. All right. Racist teachers. Shauna's crazy light. What's good with you? That teacher ain't worth a damn. Plus, she couldn't be the only one. I agree. All right. Black magic. Yes, ma'am. Young folk feel there's no other option but BLM. Well, no, the thing is that it's up to the parents. Sad. I mean, not sadly, but it is. It's the fact that, in my opinion, I don't believe my daughter would fall under Black Lives Matter sway, because we always talk about issues like that. You are the first line of defense. You are the first teachers of your child. Once you get your child, can't nobody else touch them when they get out here on the streets. They may put their own spin on it, because you could take anyone that's viewing this live now. I'm the product of Connie and Jimmy from Mississippi, and I got my core beliefs from them. Now, I may go about my life in slightly different ways, but you don't soon to fall off the track too much. You know, I'm not a religious person at all, but I do agree with that Proverbs quote where it says, "Train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they get old, they won't depart from it." That I bang with that. It's hard to argue that passage. So you know, you judge, but I don't think that if what old head Deuce said is true about that being the only option, America and Black America in particularly is toast. All right, so we 15 minutes into this live presentation. All right, let me see. Let me go ahead. Haitian QT, what's good with you? Haitian QT, salute. B&B's reviews. I saw y'all live, but I was in the bushes actually. I saw y'all live. Black Spring with Autumn. If you could, please, I want you to drop old head. Not old head, because he ain't making no content. Just Haitian QT and B&B's reviews. It seemed like you're my only. So I want you to hold it down. And of course, you know how I got it. So shoot first, don't ask no questions policy. So you know we all grown up in here. You feel me? So we 14 minutes in. I got 1, 2, 3. Okay, I get shoot. This is gonna be a short one here. This the last one here. All right. I guess y'all heard early in the week. The Florida politician Andrew Gillum. All right. So there's him right here. Black Spring with Autumn. If you would please, could you put this link in the stream for me? All right. So we 24 minutes into this live. The title of the live is called Challenge Honored. And for those of y'all who just came in, it's all hot air issued me a challenge to not divulge life experiences that I had for 2 weeks. I honored them, and so now they have to do a calisthenic routine that they gonna upload either on I think Miss Lynch's channel or it's hot air, but they gonna have to upload a video for the world to see. They gonna have to do them burpees. They gonna have to get on the ground, or they're gonna have to do a shuffle exercise. Either way you slice it, they're gonna be doing burpees and push-ups. So even if they do the the shuffle exercise, they're gonna be doing burpees. If they do burpees outright, they still gonna be doing burpees. You feel me? But at any rate, though, me myself, I saw this story. I'm just gonna read a couple passages, then I just give some commentary on it because everybody heard about this thing, and it'll be on to the next. Something else will be trending next week. All right. But this is out of B&B Reviews, and thank you for sharing the stream. All right. Old Head Do says, I told my daughters knowing is half the battle. The other half is thinking for oneself. It quoted it live. I agree with you. I agree with you. All right. So yeah, so salute the Old Head Deuce. All right. Andrew Gillum, the former Democratic candidate for governor of Florida, revealed in an interview on Monday that he identifies as bisexual. Now, I'm gonna say real quick, yes, I heard the term bisexual, but in hip hop language, I first heard the term switch hitter. It's a Victoria T. Salute. Thank you for sharing the stream. Back in 1996 or 97, I first heard the term switch hitter, and that's what hip hop calls somebody who likes male and female. All right. So you got intersex, queer, transgender, gay, lesbian, all this other stuff. My daughter told me year before last when she was in school, one of her classmates told her it was 57 genders. It ain't but two genders on this planet, male and female. But he said he identified with as a bisexual. I call them switch hitters. I found out that apparently calling somebody a switch hitter for in the gay community is some type of slur. So I mean, we just so politically correct now. All right. So I'm just for purposes of this video and to show some respect for those people, even though I don't bang like that. Me personally, I just can't see homosexuality. I just don't. I just don't. But apparently that's in the world and it ain't gonna go nowhere. So for purposes of this video, I'm going to say bisexual. All right. So this is a quote from Gillum. To be very honest with you, when you didn't ask the question, you put it out there. You put it out there is whether or not I identify as gay. And the answer is I don't identify as gay, but I do identify as bisexual. And that is something I have never shared publicly before. Now, see, that's as a heterosexual man, that's what confuses me because J.L. King was on Oprah back in 2005. He had a book called On the Down Low. And so I read that book. I actually had that book. Here, let me check this top check before I continue. All right. Okay, Ultimate Hit, what's good with you? All right. Oh, that was you go Raw Beat Privilege. Salute. Shout out to Raw Beat Privilege. Also, Raw Honesty. All right. So yeah. So anyway, for myself, when he says he doesn't identify as gay, well, I thought if you laid with same sex by definition and default, you gay. So I don't know if he's trying to do what they call double speak, or maybe he misspoke. I don't know, but that's what he said. He said he doesn't identify as gay, but he identifies as bisexual. And J.L. King, when he was on Oprah, I saw bits and pieces of that interview, but I saw enough of it to know that he pretty much said the same thing. And so I'm just trying to get my head around that part. Now, it's my understanding that he drank and apparently felt. Charles Gilmore, thank you for sharing the stream. He fell out and had a little embarrassing situation and all that, taken from somebody else and all that other stuff. He fell out. I think all of us been fell out and all this other stuff. But he was in the presence of Tina Harmon. What's good with you? Salute to Tina Harmon. All right. And Raw Honesty, since you up in here, I want you, Charles Gilmore III. I want you to look for him on YouTube, and I want you to drop his link, or Black Spring with Autumn if you could. Thank you. So for myself, when I saw when I was listening at him say this, I was saying, well, hold up. Now, if you it's either one of the other, as far as I'm concerned. Again, I'm not no homosexual expert, none of that stuff. All I know is that if you sleep with the same sex, by definition, does that make you homosexual? I mein, so y'all can put in the chat y'all thoughts. So I'm let me see. I got I thought I had one more. Oh yeah. I got say the best for last. I knew I had one more, but say the best for last. Last week I did a video. I did a live, and I was talking about the fact that Dr. Dre his ex-wife is looking for $2 million a month plus $5 million in lawyer fees because she wants to keep her same lifestyle. But Dr. Dre, the lady is in the house that they built. They got grown kids, so that shouldn't child support shouldn't be an issue. But they in California. And so I guess the laws out there, everything is topsy-turvy. Well, in my opinion, if she is able to generate income, I just don't understand. I've never been married. I don't understand that whole thing with alimony. That woman is able-bodied and they not together no more. If we ain't together no more, why am I paying for you? Our kids are taken care of. Our kids is grown. So you got to take them off the table. Now, again, I've never been married. So you take them off the table, but you got this woman wants $2 million a month. Rick Ross had that song BMF, Blowing Money Fast. Who on the planet goes through $2 million in a month? Somebody in the chat, y'all gonna have to educate me. Somebody gonna have to tell me where $2 million. Somebody gonna go through $2 million a month. Somebody can tell me. Old head Duke says Dre better pay. If she writes a book, it may be interesting. Well, Dr. Dre, everybody knows Dr. Dre's pedigree, so she wouldn't say nothing that's shocking with regard to Dr. Dre, at least to me. You know, Andre Young, I first heard of Dr. Dre in 1985. He had this song called Surgery, one of the best scratch songs, one of the best rap songs in my life, as far as I'm concerned. If you probably heard it today, most of y'all would laugh. But you know, Dr. Dre had a Jerry curls and sequence and all this, but he could scratch his ass off. He's a DJ. He's a real DJ. You know, and all the stuff that comes with being a rock star. So I don't think she could say nothing that would be just like will blow you away. All right. So I don't know, old head, but if she write one, you know, that would be her. But I'm just trying to understand where any human being is going to run through $2 million in a month. Please put in the chat your thoughts, because I don't see it and I do not agree. But Dr. Dre did, let me see, Charles Gilmore. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay. Drugs, women, and family. I agree with that statement. Why do I have to continue paying for a person who can earn on their own? There you go. Charles Gilmore, second best quote of the live. If I got any moderators, please drop Charles Gilmore's link in the stream, because I have not yet seen it. All right. That's like paying teachers after you graduate. Yeah. Haitian QT says he's going to pay that big bro. I guarantee. But some way, you know, she is still going to get it out. There's no way. Okay. This thing ain't moving up. Okay. I'm sorry. There's no way. Okay. There is no way she's going to write a book and let it sit. Victoria T, I think they're asking that amount just because they can. Yes, ma'am. I agree with that too. That is outlandish. And Haitian QT also says, especially if she knows she can keep getting paid. Well, see, that's where some of y'all, if y'all into sports, I'm sure some of y'all may remember Dikembe Mutombo. And he was dating, if memory serves, I believe he was dating Miss Colorado. I think she was in the Miss America pageant, if memory serves. But he was going to get married to a woman out in Colorado, and he asked for a prenup. And she didn't want to marry him after that. So Dikembe Mutombo moved on, at last I heard. Andre Karolinko, formerly of the Utah Jazz, they used to call it, because he's Russian, and his number was 47. Andre Karolinko, initials AK. So put it together, AK-47. That's what he was called. Real good player for the Utah Jazz back in the late 1990s. No, I'm sorry, mid-2000s. I'm sorry. Well, anyway, rumor has it that he was allowed one jump off per year. His wife actually allowed him to go have sex with one woman per year. Knowing these are basketball players. Come on, you know yourself you weren't going to have just one. But just the fact that she's, again, this is legend. I don't know if it was really true or not. But that's how the legend went. That he was allowed one jump off per month. His Russian wife allowed him to do that. So I don't know. If she did, that's a beautiful thing. But to me, again, Haitian QT says, and I agree, I think she probably will get it. But I also said in that video last week that Dre apparently had several prenuptial agreements, and tore him up. And I said in that video, if he did do that, that wasn't very smart. He should have had his lawyers draft documentation to protect him should this thing happen. Because you figure after 24 years, I mean, damn, you know, what else you gonna do after that? You know, but being, you know, people fall out of love, I guess. But just like you got car insurance, life insurance, health insurance, better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. That's my attitude. So we 35 minutes into this live presentation. All right. Okay, let's see here. Let me go back. Okay. It's all hot hair. She's still up in here. It's all hot air. Say she was married for 24 years. Kissing Unstoppable. Derrick, you always have some great topics. I'm going to do a video now. So okay, that's fine. Salute, Kissy. I try my best. All right. It's all hot up in here. Charles Gilmore. These laws are what scares people from getting married. You think? Yeah, I bear witness. I bear witness. All right. Haitian QT couldn't be me. Charles Gilmore says, especially men, no one wants to lose what they have worked for due to the unhappiness of someone else all day long. That's a true statement. That's a true statement. Charles Gilmore, if they get rid of no fault divorce, there will be more marriages. I agree. I would agree with that. Or if you just go ahead on and talk, because something Boyce Watkins has said. Him and his wife, his soon-to-be wife, is a PhD, and I think they sat down and talked about a prenup. I don't think it's nothing wrong. See, everybody talk about communication. Okay, well, if I communicate with you about a prenup, that's communication, is it not? That's a beautiful thing. Again, if y'all, because as I understand it, marriage is a partnership. It is a business, and like all business partners, you want to protect your investment, do you not? But for some reason, people seem to overlook that. At least that's my observation of married people. And aside from the definition of anarchy, also Snapzilla Gorilla and Content of Tennessee, those are the only two people I know on YouTube that are married. And everybody that I know in real life are divorced. Everybody. In fact, it's two moderators of mine on my YouTube channel. They tried it and they didn't pass muster. Everybody I know has been divorced, so that's very telling. And from what back in the 80s and 90s, they used to say, well, half of all marriages in America end in divorce. I think now the rate is 65% of all marriages in America end in divorce. You know, don't quote me on them numbers, but that's what I heard a couple years ago. Yeah, Judge Tola has said that. I saw her on divorce court, and I think she said that. So here, let me check this top chat one more time before we get to the okay, Haitian QT, okay. He just gave me okay. Dave Chappelle is right. Marriage should have an expiration date. Well, I don't know, but no, if you love somebody, you love somebody. Okay, well, Haitian QT, congratulations on your nuptials. Okay, so that's 3 people that I know on YouTube. And Black Screen with Autumn. I need Haitian QT's link dropped in the stream, please. Or it's hot. It's all hot air. If you or hot in Cali, if you up in here, I put my moderators to work now. Hot in Cali, if you up in here, you got to drop links now. That's just how I play now. So I'm looking for folks to do their work now. So I need Haitian QT's link. I want it typed out Haitian QT along with the link, so I know whose link is being dropped. All right. So we about 39 minutes into this live presentation. And I say the best for last. Now, I know this to be true because I went on YouTube to see for myself, and there are videos. I mean, there are a plethora. There are a smorgasbord. There is a literal bevy of videos like what I'm about to put up now. So this is the best for last. This is out of the realm of the crazy. Black Screen with Autumn. If you could put this link in the stream for me, I want y'all to read that. We 39 minutes into this live presentation. A psychopath. This woman is a psychopath. I'm gonna put it up again so y'all can see. We 39 minutes into this live presentation. Real quick, hot in Cali. I want you to put Real Mama's Real Problems link in the stream because I got something for her. This is our daily red. It's an organic wine. You could drink, as you can see, no sugar, no sulfite, no hangover. This is USDA certified organic. You can knock off half this bottle. You wake up the next morning, no hangover. So if Real Mama's Real Problems goes live tonight, I already got my robe. I already got my smoking jacket. I'm ready to go. I got this wine. I got the glass chilled in the refrigerator. So we ready to rock and roll for Real Mama's Real Problem. But right now, as we speak, Felicia Lockhart has a very special guest, and they talking about all kind of sexual stuff. See, I'm out of challenge jail, so I can talk that sex talk now. You know, it's a topic that'll never tire. You feel me? Okay, let me check this top chat one more time. Okay. Okay. I hear more women than men get upset whenever prenuptial agreements are mentioned. Yes, imagine my shock, Mr. Gilmore. Imagine my shock. So yes. So again, Real Mama's Real Problems is slated to go live, I think 10:30 or 11 o'clock Eastern time, which would be about 7, I think, out there in the East, I mean in Pacific Standard Time. But this woman, this is out the realm of the bizarro world. What point are you trying to make by super gluing your vagina? And when I went to go check, because I couldn't believe it when I first heard the story, it is videos all over YouTube where apparently this is common practice. Women all over the planet have glued their they public hairs together. What maniac, what idiot would glue their vagina? Woman glued up her own vagina in an attempt to frame ex-boyfriend. Vanessa Gesto accused former boyfriend Ivan Rico of kidnapping her outside her home and later abandoning her semi-naked in the town of Bembembre near Leon in Spain. I was actually went to Spain. I've been to road to Spain, real nice country over there. Um, the Hard Rock Cafe over there. Me and my man, we had to handle this girl over in Rhoda. As a matter of fact, no, wait a minute. That was in Rhoda, Spain. Yeah, we had to go handle the girl over there. Me and my man from Birmingham. You know, the Spanish girls. They look. I'm gonna tell you, if you're in the military and you black and you go to Europe, you are a veritable god. I see why so many army dudes decide to stay over in Germany. You are a god over there. Take it from, and I was on my ship's basketball team. That made it even more sweet. Girls was loving us, man. But I was in Rhoda, Spain. They fiery over there. All right, we're gonna continue. A woman glued up her own vagina in a desperate bid to try and frame her ex-boyfriend for the crime. For the crime has been sentenced to 10 years in prison. Vanessa Gesto accused her former boyfriend of kidnapping her outside her home and then later abandoning her, as I said, semi-naked after squeezing super glue into her own private parts. Her story began to unravel when investigators uncovered CCTV footage from a Chinese-run supermarket showing Gesto buying the glue and a kidnap kit, including knives she used to harm herself. So self-mutilation. This woman was a psychotic. Police also discovered the only vehicle filmed passing the spot where she claimed to have been assaulted and then tortured was a Council Ben lorry, not the black car she said she had been abducted in. Rico, 36, spent several days on remand in prison before the shameful attempts by Gesto, who was dubbed the glue liar in Spain where the crime took place, became apparent. The court in the northern Spanish city of Leon convicted her on 2 counts of making up a crime and jailed her for 10 years. She was also ordered to pay 2,500 euros. I don't know how much that is, but Black Spring with Autumn, if you can calculate how much 25,000 euros is in US dollars, I would appreciate it. She was forced to pay the X 25,000 euros in compensation in a written sentence released early in the week after the trial at Lyon's provincial court. The state prosecutor had demanded an 11-year, 8-month prison sentence. All right. Gesto's lawyer, Amelia Esteban, cut ties with the former client after it emerged she had tried to frame Ivan over the made-up 2016 crime said to have happened in the town of Bimbia, again an hour west of Lyon. Ivan's brother, Raphael, who said from day one his sibling was sleeping when the supposed glue attack and kidnap took place, said our mom spent several days crying after he was arrested. Esteban said his client said he felt humiliated and deceived. So there you go. So again, Black Screen with Autumn, I want you to put this link in the stream. Let me check this top chat one more time before we get out of here. Okay. Okay. $30,000. Okay. Man. Knowledge Born Cypher, salute. Haitian QT, I looked at that article briefly. She was out of pocket. People do all types of crazy things. Charles Gilmore, I never felt like hurting people just because they hurt my feelings. I agree. I'm like that too. So it's 29,000. Damn. Whoa. Salute to the definition of anarchy. Salute. Snapzilla Gorilla, I'm about to get on out of here. I want you to drop your book, Seeds of Dark Matter, Disease, for people. I heard that Charles Gilmore said he bought it, and that's a good thing. Charles Gilmore, she cried because she got caught, not from remorse. Most people truly lack empathy and want others to suffer. Yes, sir. So yeah. So again, this woman is like Ashley Shackle for the Black Lives Matter. That big girl. This is a straight up psychotic. She put super glue in her vagina. Ladies, all the ladies in the audience, Black Screen with Autumn, Haitian QT. Can you mention out? Can you explain to me as a man what would drive you so crazy? Is it good ding-a-ling? Is it that he went on and he moved on to somebody else? What exactly in your opinion would drive a woman to glue up her own vagina? You all might remember back in 1989, Tawana Brawley. I don't know, I'm sure a lot of y'all remember Tawana Brawley from New York City. Tawana Brawley apparently snuck out from punishment in New York City. And what she did, she lied on these white men and said that they had wrote the N-word and feces on her face. She was semi-nude and all this stuff, because she didn't want to face punishment. Grandmama, well, as it turned out, it blew up in her face. All that was a lie. I think she's in hiding in Virginia, so she ain't hiding because I know where she at. She's in Northern Virginia as a nurse, so she ain't in hiding. But she got to be like early 40s now. But I understand that one of the men, from one of the policemen that she claimed or white guys that grabbed her up, end up committing suicide. So but I'm just trying to understand what would make these women just go so crazy as to do these things. All right, Charles Gilmore says, I am always curious as to who I interact with and what I say. You never know who is emotionally unstable and will try to harm you just for saying hello. True that. Yo, yeah. Okay, Black Spring with Autumn says a personality disorder. Possibly. Yeah, but you got all you. I would just say this because I'm gonna get ready to close out. But and again, Black Spring with Autumn, I want you to put the Lockhart Perspectives link in the stream. She's live right now. And as a matter of fact, yes, do me a favor. I want you to drop the link in the stream for the Lockhart Perspective, and I want y'all to go over there and just say Derrick Raid. So if y'all could do me a solid, Black Spring with Autumn, Snapzilla Gorilla, I want y'all to find the Lockhart Perspective on YouTube. She's live right now, and I just want y'all to just jump over there and just say, Derrick Raid or Mississippi Raid or Greenville Raid, whatever you want to say. Okay, Black Spring with Autumn says mental health is the biggest elephant in the room. All right. Haitian QT, Derrick, my brother, ain't no sense of reason unless the woman was a nut for a woman to do that. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm just trying to get Haitian QT. You ain't wrong. I'm just trying to get it from a woman's point of view. I'm not going to glue my penis to my leg or glue where I urinate from. For nobody. So I'm just trying to understand the mindset. So you ain't wrong with what you said. I don't know if he made her toes curl and made her say ooh like Eddie Murphy said. I don't know. Only thing I know is that this one again, this right here, the woman she glued her thing. So I'm just trying to understand the mindset, like what again. Now I've been to Spain, and a lot of them women over there. I mean, I guess maybe because the Spanish took over Puerto Rico. You know, they say them Spanish and Mexican women. You know, the Latino, they hot blooded. You know, maybe they just go off like that. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not gonna glue my penis to my leg or glue my thing shut because I'm heartbroken. I've been heartbroken many times. I ain't doing that for no girl on planet Earth. Not Derrick. Not happening. Not ever. So we 50 minutes into this live presentation. Okay. All right. So yeah. So I'm gonna go on here and close out. And I want to thank all y'all for coming out. And I'm gonna go on close here by shouting out my channel judges, my honorary channel judge, Snapzilla Gorilla. I would say real quick, Snapzilla, the Lockhart, I'm sorry, not the Lockhart perspective, but Stig's Girl and Jay's Off-Brand TV, they was able to get on with no problem. So if you like, try again. If not, you already know, you know how it is with us. So ain't no problem either way you slice it. But my honorary channel judge is Snapzilla Gorilla. He's down with us. And right quick, salute to Snapzilla Gorilla. All right, bless your heart. And again, Snapzilla Gorilla, while I call these names out, I'm gonna put your double duty. So I need your book in the stream one more time. And I'm gonna call out some of these names. If you could drop some of these links, that'll be helpful. Black Spring with Autumn, you already know it, as well as Hot and Cali. So again, my judges are Snapzilla Gorilla, Spicy Kai, Wax Dog, Chosen Queen, Brand TV of Baltimore, Sticks Girl of Texas, Jay Dunn of Mississippi, All Media Access News, New York City, Sanji Watts, Carolina Hillbilly 1961, Angels Army, Content of Tennessee, Sheila Cherry MVP, Mrs. Mining to You, Triple Deuce Scratcher, Aisha of Memphis, Dave Durango, Brockton, Massachusetts, Stand Up, Maryland Bread, Brooke Valentine, CEO of Secretary of Information, Black Spring with Autumn, Intelligence Done Right. Yes, you are, sir, but you was always that. Salute to Snapzilla Gorilla, smart, hardcore dude. You feel me? Black Spring with Autumn, Intelligence Done Right. The Ghanaian Princess, Mo Nicole, Cindy Briggs, Angela M, Ultra Level Support, Michigan Stand Up, The Miss Yo-Yo Show, A Sense of I of New York City, Tony Hendricks Green, Lone Star Stand Up, Maryland Bread, Triumphant Tiff, Snapshot in Mississippi, Chicago born but Minnesota based Queen's Throne, Hot and Cali, Soldier Fijai, TR9 Area X, and last but certainly not least, my heart on YouTube, Sugar Sister Stacy. Again, I want to thank East Media with BG for coming on up in here. Thank you, my man. Thank everyone, Victoria Thompson, Charles Gilmore, Black Spring with Autumn, Lady Be Unstoppable, for sharing the stream out. Again, it's Saturday night. I know y'all got stuff to do, and I'm gonna go on sign out at this time. And I want to, as I always say, I want y'all to have a great rest of the weekend, and I want y'all to have an even better week forthcoming. And again, I want y'all to really quickly run over to the Lockhart perspective and say Derrick Raid, Mississippi Raid, one man in the comment section, something like that. Let her know that y'all just came over there and gave her a few minutes while she's going live. I'm gonna join y'all in a few moments. And again, you want to get this wine right here for real mama's real problems. You feel me? Late on the night. So again, all y'all take care. Greenville, Mississippi till I die. And again, Alex Jones didn't do nothing wrong. And again, lastly, programming note. I got a video forthcoming about how Black Lives Matter's founding members are tapping into the dead. They are actually doing these performing things outside for people to see. The whole Baphomet, old crazy stuff. When you see this video, y'all gonna bug out. But the one of the founding members, they psychos, man. They psychos. And like I said, the minute that woman said they are trained Marxists, you as an American citizen, you have to be against them. You can like the hashtag. You can stand up for black liberation. I'm not a proponent of black liberation theology. I don't believe in none of that either. I am for black people standing up. I am for cooperative economics. You feel me? I am for black people stopping to kill themselves because I know y'all know this is Saturday, and I will guarantee you some black person is going to die at the hands of a black person tonight. They're not gonna die at the hands of Homer. They ain't gonna Abner not gonna shoot him. Okay? Ted ain't gonna shoot him. Raheem gonna shoot him. Tyrone gonna shoot him. Shakir gonna shoot him. You feel me? And that's a problem. That is a problem. So until we get past that, me personally, I'm just not with yes, the white man started all of it. We know all that. Now step two is doing something about it internally. And so until we get that together, I really don't be wanting to hear about about the white man. We that's the 800-pound gorilla. Everybody know that. But when y'all see this video from this woman, you gonna say, what's wrong? So again, all y'all take care. Greenville, Mississippi till I die. Salute. Have a good weekend.